In today's video, I have my 4 favorite free plays in the NBA this Thursday night. I'm super excited to share these picks with you all. We're going to dive into the data, show you what I'm liking, what I'm not liking, why I'm taking these plays specifically for this Thursday night. But before we get into those plays, a couple quick things. If you are watching this, please like the video, please. It really helps me out so much. Please subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Leave a comment if you're interested, if you're tailing any of these plays. Really helps out the channel. We're close to 80 subscribers. I'm really excited to hit that 100 subscriber mark, so please leave a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you get notified when I'm posting, and share with your friends, please. Share my plays. All right, so quickly recapping Wednesday night's plays. We went 2-2 on the night, almost a 3-1 night. Two plays that missed. Isaiah Joe didn't come close to his PRA line, only at 7. His line was 14.5. CJ McCollum had 20.5 points and rebounds. He finished just at 20, and they were getting blown out, so couldn't finish the job. That kind of sucks. But Jalen Brunson, come back in the second half, goes 1 over his PRA line of 33.5. My best play of that day. We're currently on an 11-3 run in my best free plays every single day, so Jalen Brunson was that pick tonight. Stay tuned later in this video for my favorite play this Thursday. So those are those plays there. Who's our fourth play? I can't remember my fourth play. Oh my gosh. Ryan Rollins went over his PRA line. His line was 21, is a weird even number, but he went for 30, so way over. So those 2 plays cash, but the other 2 didn't. So it's all right. We're moving on to Thursday night's plays. 3 places where you can get a ton of value betting on the NBA. If you're new to betting and you're excited for sports coming up, we have NBA playoffs coming up soon. March Madness is right around the corner if you're into college basketball. You guys need to be getting a ton of value, stacking up the bankroll early for these big betting times in sports. So first place is Novig. Novig's offering 100% deposit match on $25 when you use my code TEACH10 to sign up. I love Novig because it's not like a daily fantasy sports book where you have to submit multiple plays in order to submit a lineup like PrizePicks or Underdog. You can play straight bets. It operates more like a sports book. So I've been taking my best free plays on there. 11-3 run on my last 14 free plays. You'd be stacking up your bankroll on Novig right now. They also announced last week that they raised $75 million as a company. So they're investing a lot right now. Get in on Novig as a customer. They're trying to make the app better for you. So get on there. Second place is Chalkboard. Chalkboard gives out a ton of value. They're offering a free pick square and a 100% deposit match. Good for $100 when you use my code TEACH10. So you deposit $100 of your own, Chalkboard will give you another $100 to play with as well. They also do daily drops where they hand out profit boosts like they are candy. I'm telling you, 50% profit boost left and right. It's like Oprah Winfrey. You get a 50% profit boost. Now you get a 50% profit boost. Go sign up to Chalkboard, okay? Third place, Betr. Betr is offering new users free $10 for just signing up to the app when you use my code TEACH10. When you also use that code, that will unlock $200 in no sweat entries. So what that is 2 anytime tokens of $100 each. $100 no sweat tokens, 2 of them. So go get on that. Hey, it's a good chance to take risk-free, go big on something. You hit big, man, you build up your bankroll tremendously on Betr. They're also offering free squares throughout the entire season. So go look for those in the app. Go get on there. All 3 links will be in the description below for those 3 sites. So you can go check those out. Go sign up. Super easy and simple. Go get started on those apps if you have not already. Now, let's get into these plays for Thursday night in the NBA, starting off with Sheppard over 19.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Sheppard has gone over this line in 9 of his last 10 games. He's averaging a little over 25 PRA in those 10 games. Had his best game of his last 10 last night, where he had a double-double and 7 rebounds for 36 combined against the Wizards. Obviously, the Wizards are a terrible team, one of the worst in the league, but nonetheless, still a very great performance, even over the last 10 as well. He's played some tough opponents mixed in here as well, so feel really, really good about that. Going up against the Golden State Warriors tonight, who are 11th in points allowed, 19th in rebounds allowed, and 14th in assists allowed. When we look at the point guard position, they're one of the worst in the league. Dead last in points allowed. So they give the most points in the league to point guards, 20th in rebounds allowed, and 10th in assists allowed. I feel very, very good about this for Sheppard, a guy who's been absolutely on fire recently. 19.5, this is a great line for us. with this matchup at the point guard position. He's been playing about 30 minutes per game, and it's kind of been increasing over the last 5 games. Shooting 48% from the field on 12 to 13 attempts per game. Took a couple more shots in his last game. What I really love, shooting 46% from 3 on over 8 attempts per game. That is incredible. Went 4 for 11 both of his last 2 nights, so not the greatest over those two, but still, 46% over a 10-game stretch for any player shooting from 3 is incredible, especially with the volume that he shoots at from 3. Another cold-ass white boy that can shoot threes, incredible. Other thing is, Jabari Smith and Amen Thompson are both questionable with right ankle sprains. So whether they do or don't play, if they do play, they're not going to be 100% healthy. If they don't play, I think that just means more opportunity for Reed Sheppard. Now, obviously, there's forwards, and he's a guard, so it doesn't necessarily directly impact him in his playing time, but if they're not playing as much and they don't have their key guys down low, they're going to rely more on their backcourt to pick up the slack, and that comes Reed Sheppard at the point guard position. We have a great matchup here against Golden State and a guy who's been on fire, hitting in 9 of his last 10. I feel very, very confident in this play for Thursday night. Play number 2 is Grayson Allen over 26.5 points, rebounds, and assists. He has gone over this line in 8 of his last 10 games, where he's averaging just about 29 PRA in his last 10 games. Had some really solid performances in here. Two where he's missed, sure, but 8 of his last 10 is incredible. And he is facing up against the Chicago Bulls, who are 26 in points allowed, 21st in rebounds allowed, and 28th in assists allowed. So very bottom echelon of the league in terms of defending those 3 statistics. At the shooting guard position, we have a very similar story. They are 21st in points allowed. They give up almost 25 points per game to shooting guards, 12th in rebounds allowed, and 24th in the league in assists allowed. So they give up about 6 assists per game, almost 7 rebounds per game too. Another great spot where we have another favorable matchup with 26.5 for Grayson Allen. He's playing about 31 minutes per game over his last 10 games. Honestly, not shooting the greatest from the field, 40%, not great, not awful. He is taking 16 shot attempts per game, though, so I do feel good about that. The volume's there. The percentage might not be the best, but he's taking a lot more shots, especially he's taking a lot of threes, too. 35% from 3, we're okay with that. That's a good number. Gets a couple free throws per game, too, so that doesn't hurt as well. So another guy who's hit really well over his last 10 games, got a great matchup at his position against the Chicago Bulls. Another great play that I feel very confident in. I feel great about all these plays today. I found these plays, honestly, I did a bunch of research, but I found these plays rather quickly, and I was just looking for other picks just to make sure and double check I didn't like anything any better. But I found these 4 plays, I was like, oh yeah, I'm locked in. I feel great about these plays. Play number 3. Trey Jones under 22.5 points, rebounds, and assists. He has gone under this line in 8 of his last 10 games, where he's averaging about 19.5 points, rebounds, and assists. So 3 under where the line is currently set at right now for us. Hitting in each of his last 2 games as well. Going up on the other side of this, the Phoenix Suns, who are 6th in the league in points allowed, 16th in rebounds allowed, and 5th in assists allowed in the league. At the point guard position, similar story. Okay, 13th in points allowed, 12th in rebounds allowed, and 5th in assists allowed. So not like a completely green, oh yeah, we're over the moon about this, but I still another great matchup, top half of the league in both points and rebounds, top 5 in assists allowed. I feel very good about that, especially at the point guard position, who point guards typically, accrue more assists over a season. We all know that. That's not anything brand new. But other than that, playing about 25 minutes per game, has been shooting pretty well over his last 10, but doesn't take a ton of shot attempts, so that makes me feel pretty good. The assist chances are there, but he's facing a top 5 team in terms of assists, so I feel like that'll neutralize that threat. Feel very, very good about this play. Again, just relying on, hey, this guy's been going under this line consistently in each of his last 10, has a good matchup at the point guard position. Feel really good where he's at and how he's playing and with his metrics. So Trey Jones under 22.5 PRA is our third play of the day. Now, next up is my favorite play of the 4 for Thursday night. And guys, if you want my best free play every single day, absolutely free, texted right to your phone, go sign up to my Winnable store. The link will be in the description below. It is totally free to sign up. Super easy. All you got to do, link in the description, click on it. It'll take you right to my site to sign up. I post all of my free plays on there every single day about an hour or two before the YouTube video drops, so you guys can get those earlier in the night. You can go to sleep tucked in, catching Z's, knowing that your lineup is already submitted. So go get on there. I will also post when my YouTube video goes live in my Winnable store as well. It's just another way for you to get notified when I'm active, when I'm posting, so you don't miss out on my plays. Okay? I also do have weekly and monthly VIP options as well for those that are interested. VIP plays have been a lot of fun for me recently. I've been loving doing those. Do more outside of just props, like player props. Do game lines, totals, over-unders, all that spreads, all that jazz in there. Now, for my fourth play, my favorite play of the night, some of you might be a little disappointed, but it's Nikola Jokic under 53.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Not the sexiest play for my favorite play of the night. I get that. But listen to me. Jokic has gone under 53.5 in 7 of his last 10 games, all right? He has actually gone over in 3 of his last 5. So you might be like, oh, that's a little concerning. Sure, fair. But he's averaging 51 combined over his last 10 games. I mean, he kind of floats near this line usually, but had one of his worst games against the Jazz in his last matchup. They only beat the Jazz by 3, and the Jazz are one of the worst teams in the league. So that's like, if Jokic can't get that done against them, and they can only beat them by 3, you know, raises flags a little bit. The Nuggets are going up against the Lakers in Thursday night's matchup, and the Lakers are 15th in points allowed, 3rd in rebounds allowed, and 22nd in the league in assists allowed. When we look at the center position, though, one of the best teams, if not the best team in the league. Number 1 team in points allowed to centers, 2nd in rebounds allowed to centers, and then 14th in assists allowed. But the points and rebounds really stand out, especially for a big guy who's grabbing more boards usually throughout a game. This is a fantastic matchup for us against Jokic. We all know Jokic can do it all on the court. He is a wizard with the ball in his hands. If you've ever watched any 10 seconds of Jokic basketball, he is an absolute wizard. But here's what I will say about this play. I also looked. On the entire season, he's gone under this line in 61% of his games, so he goes under this line more than he does go over. Also, head-to-head against the Lakers, he's only gone over this line one time, and that was back in 2024. And then the last 2 times he played, which were last season, or like later last season, around this time, he went under, like significantly under this line. So I feel really good about that as well. Again, looking at Jokic, plays a ton of minutes per game, has a ton of assist and rebound chances because it's Jokic. He has the ball in his hands. It's what seems like all the time. And he's been shooting very well. So, yeah, you could be like, well, that's kind of concerning, and he takes a bunch of shot attempts. Sure, but you're getting a very great matchup. One of, if not the best matchups at the center position you can find in the league, other than maybe like, I don't know. I know the Pistons are really good defending like down low as well. But other than that, I mean, number 1 in points allowed, 2nd in rebounds allowed. That is why I am taking this play to go under, also with the hit rate in each of his last 10 games. So, not the sexiest play. I get it. You usually people, when they see superstars, they want to be betting the over because it's fun to root for. Totally understand that. But guys, take the emotion out of these plays. Think logically. Use data to back up your reasoning, okay? So, that is my 4th play of the day. Let's quickly recap this lineup before we get on out of here. All right, Sheppard over 19.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Grayson Allen over 26.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Trey Jones under 22.5 points, rebounds, and assists. And then Nikola Jokic under 53.5 points, rebounds, and assists, which is my favorite play for Thursday night. So those are my 4 plays for this Thursday night in the NBA. And lastly, if you guys are not signed up to Pikkit yet, go ahead and sign up to the app. Pikkit does is syncs up all of your sports books that you use across different platforms, combines it into one space where you can see your combined records and your combined balances. If you're gambling on sports often, you need to be tracking your picks, stay on top of your game. We all know there's ups and downs in gambling. That's just how it is. Stay organized, stay on top of your game, and manage your bankroll properly. All you got to do is download the Pikkit app, use my promo code TEACH10, sync up a sportsbook that has 10 more bets placed on it, and you will actually get a deposit of $3 or $100 into your app from Pikkit just for signing up. They're paying new users to sign up. No catch at all, no subscription service you got to sign up for, no one-time fee you have to pay. They are just going to pay you one time free chance at $100. So all the apps that I've shown in this video, total potential value of $435. That doesn't include the free squares or the profit boost that Chalkboard offers. So guys, get on these apps if you have not already and go sign up. That is all I have for this Thursday night picks. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow for Friday picks.